Good morning, good morning. It is currently 6:48 a.m. Just doing a bit of journaling right now. Don't know if you can see it. And yeah, this is the road. This is Road to Thailand Part 1. Basically now I'm just gonna do some journaling. I have a shower. Got 4 sales calls lined up back to back this morning. Gonna freshen up before those, run through the script, run through everything, and yeah, I'm excited. Gonna close some deals. All right, it's a bit better, a little freshened up a bit. Basically, it's still got like 40 minutes, half an hour. So I'm gonna go over the script, understand my product, reach out to them saying, hey, 30 minutes left, here's the link, and then I'll do another one at 5 minutes. Just so the show up rate stays high, because I don't want to get up, at this time, focus my day and take time out of my day to be ready for these people if they don't show up. Now, obviously, sometimes that will happen, but you can mitigate that by just following up before, just saying, hey, our meeting's in 30 minutes, here's the link. And if you want to reschedule, just do that. And yeah, 4 sales calls, try get at least 2 deals. Yeah, should be a very fun morning. All right, so the first dude was very, very, very interested. However, he didn't have the full amount to pay all of it up front, but he had like 80% of it. And so then I offered for him to pay 20% of the full price up front, as a way just to get him into the program and start getting results, etc., etc. But what ended up happening is he didn't feel that the value was that great, or that there was a bit inside of him that didn't want to take that small risk, that big jump. Completely understandable, but it is fucking annoying because he had the cash. He had more than enough cash, but I just couldn't get him to take that leap, take that step. And then the second one, he didn't show up, but it's cool because I've got 2 other ones. Just texted the other guy, and yeah, basically trying to figure out how to fucking persuade people. That's it, really. Yeah. So it's 12:30 now. I had 3 of the sales calls, 1 cancelled, and I just got another one booked for 5. But I just had this other one, which is I need to think about it. And I dug deeper. I was like, okay, cool, no worries. Do you mind if we have a? To be honest, I don't even fucking remember what I said. But I basically dug deeper, and his main concern was that he had the money, but he was just unsure of how quickly he would get back the money after investing into the program. Because our program, or the one that I'm working with, helps, I don't want to say too much, but basically the main goal is to make more money. By investing into the program, we will show you how to make more money. And I was just speaking to him, and I even elongated, if that's even a word. I stayed on the call for a lot longer. I just kept asking questions and digging deeper and finding out what his real objection was. And that was his real objection, which was, yeah, he had the money, but he didn't believe that, or he didn't know how quickly he would get the money back. And I was just trying to dig deeper, and I even showed him some testimonials that say, hey, most people make their money back, if not more of it, within the first month, and blah, blah, blah. And it's just a bit frustrating because I thought I did well. I thought I handled it well. And I tried digging deeper, understanding more about the prospect, but just at the end, just nothing happened. And yeah, it's just slightly frustrating, Anyway, what I'm gonna do now is I'm probably gonna get some food, plan a few more things for my day, and yeah, that'll be it really. See you after the next sales call, even before.
Down deep inside of you is a dream. And every now and then that dream floats to the surface of your conscious mind. And when it does, you quickly push it out and you say, I can't do that. Now the truth is you can, you just don't know how. And if you can get that straight in your mind, I'm going to tell you, you busted out. Now, Vernon Howard one time pointed out, you cannot escape from prison if you don't know you're in one. Well, I think we're all in one to some degree.
Basically just watching a little seminar, had some lunch.
That comes to your mind, I would suggest you look at it real carefully.
Yeah.
I was given a cassette tape.
Okay, so now I'm essentially figuring out how much is needed to move to Thailand, because that's the whole point of this goal. And I'm just trying to figure out and plan ahead my situation and yeah, how to deal with my current circumstances, because I have a flat here in Leeds. I have a flat here where I'm based in the UK. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, if I go to Thailand, I'm gonna have to still pay rent because I signed a contract, and how, like, if I drop out, if I can, you know, stay here in the UK, because I'm not a resident of the UK, if that makes sense, and I'm here on as a student. So I don't know, and I'm just basically just trying to figure all of this out. But I figured out that I need 14 sales, 1-4, to get enough money to move to Thailand, and actually makes it pretty fucking doable. I'm just gonna share my screen. So as you can see here, I'm basically going to Koh Samui, and it's probably just a one way, and it'll be a maximum of 1,000 accommodation. And basically, I've just been calculating all my expenses. So each sale that I make is 290. Now, and this is to save 4K, and that's basically 14 sales, right? To get to 290, to get to 4K from 290. So if I close at 20%, I need to take 70 calls. If I close 30, I need to take 47. If I close 40, I need to take 35. 10 calls a week, and this is just extra. But basically, it will take me around 5 to 7 weeks, let's say, to come up with enough money. And then I'm just figuring out, like, how much I need. And also, what I've also done is I am basically have a list of all of the, so these are basically all of the calls that I'm taking, and these are all the deals that I need to close. And I've actually taken 5 calls today. So that's 1, 2, 3. I've taken 4. So basically I'm 12% of the way there. Now, and this is just, it just keeps me, like, it makes it more realistic basically. And then here I've got the deals closed, and I need to get 15. I'm still no deals closed, but by this, if I close 20%, I should be able to get this. So yeah, I just like seeing what I'm doing visually, right? Because it's more motivating, and I can actually see the visual results. And yeah, it's basically what I'm doing now, just trying to finalize the plans so there's no confusion, and I can just fully commit to this and fucking do it, because I've been wanting to do this for almost a year now. So yeah. Okay, so it's currently almost 5 p.m. Got the last sales call of the day. Yeah, I am feeling a little frustrated, I'm not gonna lie, just because those other sales were so close. But this is my first week doing it, so I'm learning. Obviously, every failure is a lesson. There's no L's, only lesson. No losses, only lessons. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to be of service and help these people as much as possible. Because I was watching a video earlier called on the channel The Future. I don't know. I don't know. His name is Chris Voss. It might be, but it was basically saying how you should listen and ask questions more, and just help out the person, you know, rather than pressuring them into making a decision just for my personal gain. Genuinely see if they would benefit from it, if they are a good product fit, you know, and just try helping them. But it's annoying as well, because even the people earlier, I know for a fact that they would fucking love this product. It would change their lives and their families' lives as well, because just what I'm working with here is so insanely valuable and well perfected, which I have to give credit to the founder. Obviously, he might be watching this. But it's amazing, and I genuinely think that it can change their lives. And I'm frustrated because I need to figure out a way to make them understand that fear is also excitement, and that nobody who's ever gotten very successful in any industry has done it by playing it safe, right? And that they need that risk, okay? And that fear of which is preventing them, even though they might have all of the resources they need, that little voice in the back of their head is saying, no, don't do it, this isn't for you, this isn't for you, right? And also they need to realize as well that they need to take that risk, because if you don't take that risk, you're going to stay in the same position, struggling. And, you know, and yes, obviously you can do it later. You can call me next week. You can, you know, I can send you as much information as you need, but what change is that going to make? What difference is that going to make if you don't actually just pull the trigger? So I forgot to record some of my day, but essentially what I did was I had a call with one of the members in an online network that I'm in. And he's like a sales manager. He's been doing remote closing for like 2-3 years. He's basically a G. And I just had a call with him and did a bit of role play, and he was just telling me, you know, what I can improve on. What are the 4 things, the 4 main objections, and they are money, confidence, fear, and logistics. Those 4. And all objections essentially come down to one of those 4, and you just got to tackle them one by one. And he was showing me some of the processes of how to do that. And after that, I had a boxing session. Now, I didn't get some footage about that, but that was about an hour and a half. Did some sparring with a taller, much bigger dude, because I have a fight coming up, white collar boxing fight. Should be very, very interesting. I know I'm going to win. I am going to win. It's done. I've already won. I just need to fight, basically. It's getting that confidence up. And yeah, now I'm just going to plan for tomorrow. I've got about 4 more sales calls tomorrow. 0 deals closed today, which is not great. But like I said earlier, all I need is 15 deals in total closed. And at 20%, that is about it's around 70, 74, something like that, a bit more. Yeah, just got to close at least 15 deals, get that money saved up for Thailand, and I'm booking my flight already. I've already figured out a plan to, you know, keep paying for my stuff here if I do decide to go earlier, at least drop out and figure out how all of that works. And yeah, things are moving forward. No deals closed today, but I'm learning every day. And what's going to happen is this is exactly what's going to happen. The first few weeks are going to go quite slowly. First few weeks are going to go quite slowly. And then what's going to happen is I'm just going to start getting better and better, understanding processes more. And then it's just going to go up exponentially. And then I'm going to be closing many, many, many more deals. But right now I'm just understanding how to ask questions, getting through the discovery, how to pitch properly, how to keep them engaged and active in the pitch. And essentially, most of it is just the objection handling, right? Because you need to get them, because what I've found, particularly with me at least, and this is obviously what they're saying, it might not be true, but what I've found is that they understand that what I'm selling, right, will change their lives and businesses for the world. It's exactly what they need. And I reaffirm this. For example, if they say they're not sure about the price, as an example, I say, okay, price aside, right? You believe that this is exactly what you need at this moment in time to solve X problem and to get to X goal. And they're like, yeah, 100%. So you already have that double tie down. So they already believe, and they've already said to themselves that they believe this is right. So that's the confidence. Then what you could do, which is what I learned today from the guy from the online networks, he said, because now you've covered the confidence, right? What you could do is you could say, okay, and if you had the money, right, would you go for it and start right away and start getting those results? If they say yes to that, you've got the fear. So you've got 2 down. Now the third one to most likely the third one that you should go to is the money, right? And then you could say, you know, the investment is X. You know, how does that sound for you, right? And then they say X, and you say, okay. I mean, like, if we were to go forward today, like would you struggle with your bills? Like would you struggle with food? And if they say no to that, then boom, you've got all 3. They have the money because they said no, they would not struggle to pay the bills and get the food, so they have the money. They said yes, they believe that this is exactly what they need, right? And they said, which is confidence. And then you went through the fear, which is if you had the money, right, you would be interested in going and starting right away. Then you got the fear. And then it's just about figuring out logistics, you know, where the money is, what different accounts are in, moving the money, etc., 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 etc. And yeah, I'm just learning basically. I'm just going to be documenting this journey. I'll probably do a video a week. This is just the first one, so it's going to be a bit shitty. The editing isn't going to be that good, but I really want to do high quality vids. They could be like highlights of the week, so they'll be much better. A bit more editing, better thumbnails, more interesting for you guys as well. Just so you enjoy watching it. And I also provide some value in what I'm learning. And yeah, I'm excited. This first one, if you're even watching this, which I doubt you are, it's gonna be a bit boring. Completely understand that. And what I'm gonna do in the future is just get straight to the point. Probably make it 5 to 8 minutes long. Value, flashes, meetups, closing deals. I'll get some footage of me closing deals as well to add on to this. And yeah, it's just gonna be a super, super, super sick journey. And see you in Thailand.